Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to Newswatch 12 this morning. We're seeing some clear skies this morning in Wairika. This view coming courtesy of the Rain Rock Casino, and it's going to be a lot of clear skies today, a lot of beautiful views across the Newswatch 12 viewing area. Right now, temperatures are in the 20s, 30s, and 40s to the east of the Cascades. Might need an ice scraper out this way, but it's probably just too warm for that within our west side valleys and along the coast. We're in the 40s for our west side valleys, 40s, 50s, and 60s along the coast due to the Chetco effect. We'll have more on that coming up here in a bit. But let's take things back to the Rogue Valley for today. It's going to be a great day to go on a hike. We'll have plenty of sunshine. Just be sure to pack the sunscreen and to pack the water too, as you're going to get gassed out there. Just given that it's going to feel like summer. We'll be about 10 degrees above average for this time of the year, which means we'll have 60s and 70s to the east of the Cascades, 70s and 80s for our west side valleys, and then potentially middle 70s in Brookings due to the Chetco effect. Winds will, by the way, for today, winds will gust mainly out of the north and northeast, upwards of 20 to 30 miles per hour. And some of those easterly winds could sink down into the Chetco River Valley. That air could compress, warm, and that's why we're expecting Brookings to be so much warmer compared to the rest of the Curry County coastline. And by the way, the Chetco effect is very hard to forecast for us. So if we end up in the 80s in Brookings today, don't be too shocked. And then for tonight, the winds will mostly calm down, except for up in the Cascades. They could still gust upwards of 20 miles per hour out of the north and northeast. But other than that, very quiet weather for tonight. Clear skies and overnight lows won't be all that bad. Upper 30s to the east of the Cascades, 40s and 50s for our west side valleys, upper 50s, middle to upper 50s along the coast in Curry County. Will be even warmer / hotter for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. These are likely going to be the 3 hottest days amongst this little heat wave or warm wave, if you will. As we'll be right around 90 in the Rogue Valley, about 15 to 20 degrees above average for this time of the year. We only cool off slightly in a Monday and Tuesday, but not by much. We're still going to keep things in the 80s in the Rogue Valley. We'll keep things pretty dry too, other than a little chance of a thunderstorm for Mother's Day, but that is a very low in chance. Here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. We'll have the Chetco effect for today and tomorrow, so that's why Brookings is going to be so balmy. But even after that, still temperatures in the 60s and 70s for the coastline. And then for Siskiyou County, a little chance of a thunderstorm for Sunday. Of course, we'll be watching for the potential of fire starts. It's looking like a pretty low end threat, but you always got to stay vigilant around this time of the year. It's going to be the exact same thing for the Klamath Basin. Then for the Cascades, also a little chance of a thunderstorm, but we'll mainly be tracking the melting of the snowpack over this next week. And then for the Rogue Valley, getting quite toasty for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and watching that little chance of a thunderstorm on Sunday.